Students came to this year's Wadsworth lecture on October 24th. Civil rights activist Julian Bond was the guest speaker. Along with talking about where the movement started and where it is today, Bond challenged students to make a difference in their world.
We tend to think of this as entirely Martin Luther King, but remember, he didn't march from Selma to Montgomery by himself, and he didn't speak to an empty field at the March on Washington. There were thousands marching with him and before him, and thousands more who made him possible. And those people were very much, some of them, like students here. They were 18, 19, 20 years old, and they decided to throw themselves into this movement, and they made a tremendous difference. And there's no reason why young people today can't do the same thing.
Inspiring young people to make a difference was one of his biggest goals and one of the things that he hoped that we would take away from it.
I'm proud of everything I did in the 60s particularly, which sounds like I haven't done anything since then, but because I was with the Student Nonviolent Coordinating Committee, which at the time and for the moment was among the most aggressive groups doing this kind of work, and it was almost all of it done by young people. And that, I think, ought to serve as a model for young people today, teaching them that they can do today what people my age now did when I was their age now.
This was not the first time that Bond came to Geneseo. He also visited almost 40 years ago as a controversial speaker, and now the only sparks that flew were provided by our lights. For GSTV's News Scene 4, I'm Kristen Mackey.